Hello and welcome to another live stream game of Take It or Leave It, where you could win a Kew Gardens 50p. Our channel schedule is now back to normal, Saturdays at 8 p.m. UK time until further notice. Please feel free to drop us a like on this stream, also subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow at Raftree UK on Facebook for updates. Ticket sales are still open until 8 p.m. UK time for the main game. The link is already in chat. If anybody wants to purchase any last minute tickets in the next few minutes. My wife Rachel's now going to begin boxing up the main game. So, can't see what you're doing. Just use the other way up. Yeah. Hi, David Lister, and good evening, Oceans. So, as usual, here is the star of the show, the genuine 2009 Kew Gardens 50p. And obviously that's top prize. We also have a variety of other prizes that are available, such as the smooth finish abolition of the slave trade £2 coin, and you can see the, well, hopefully you can see there the DG designer's initials. It's quite difficult to get it to focus on the small writing. And there's the Queen's side of that one. We also have a couple of shields from 2020. And then we've got a variety of Olympics, including such rare coins as Olympic wrestling and Olympic football. And then for the gamblers among you, if you decide to take the gamble for the mystery prize and you happen to come off worse, you can see there we have a Victoria Cross Club selection of coins as booby prizes. So yeah, we're back from our break in the Isle of Wight now. It was a great time, had a nice relaxing time most of the time. How's everybody doing? Hi Special K and Dragon Lord Coin Steve. Just boxing up the game at the moment. So just be a few minutes till we can start. Somebody's put in an order. I'll just sort this out and then process that. And turn that around. Oh, a couple of orders. Nearly finished with this. Oh, and another one. We are popular today. You just sort of neaten that up and then do that. Right. So we have received orders from Ron M. Just processing that one now. So that one's done, and we also have Disney Princess. Your order has been processed, Disney. We also have Judith L. So your order has been processed, Judith. And Rob Whitehorn. Good morning, Rob, in Australia. So your all orders have all been processed, everybody who's ordered up until now. So we've still got another 5 minutes of ticket sales if anybody does want to pop on and get any. But other than that, we will be closing that down at 8. So currently only got 14 tickets, but obviously, you know, that's fine. Still a good number. Haven't yet got to the 30 when we'll do our 2 games for definite, but just depends what gets won tonight. Just in case anybody isn't aware, you can order 2 tickets at the moment. It's the maximum, so you can either order 1 or 2, just depending on what you want. Currently. Just a few minutes more. The boxing up's now done, so just got to hold on a couple minutes. for any more sales, and then we can get going. So hopefully someone's going to win that queue at some point soon. Yeah, Disney, our trip was great. It was really nice. Really nice being away, just having that little break. Just over in the Isle of Wight. Right. Just doing a bit of faffing around, trying to close down the ticket sales. Right, that's closed down now. So ticket sales are now closed for this draw, and we can get started. Let me just take out the blank ones. Yeah, so 14 tickets sold in total, and here comes the game board. Yeah, Disney. It's because it's a randomizer. A couple of people have had two goes, and a few people have had none so far. It's just the random way it goes, and obviously some people have won second prize in Nanny Sue's case about 2 or 3 times. So it's just the way that the randomness goes. So it's now time to select this week's player. So as you can see up on the screen, there is flashing everybody's names. What I'll do in a second is just press the pick button, and then once it's done like a little countdown over on the left hand side, the name between the yellow arrows will be this week's lucky winner. So here we go. Good luck all. David Lister is this week's lucky winner. I think David has had a go before, hasn't he? Yeah. So congratulations, David. I think we saw his name. Yeah, he's been in the chat. So if you can just put something in the chat, David, just to confirm you're still around, and then we can get going. Just give him a few moments. Just to put something in the chat, confirm he's still there. Oh, great. Yes, David Lister is here. Brilliant. So let me just close that down. So, David, if you would like to select your box for the game, we can get your game underway. Box 12, okay. So, David, have you played before? I seem to remember that you have. If you could just remind me what you won last time. I can't quite remember. I've just realised I kept a note of all the prizes that have been won, but not who actually won them, unfortunately. So that wasn't brilliant. And in fact, I think I left off our last game to update that. Just while we're waiting for that, you can also order merchandise and stuff from our website, as well as tickets for this game. This is an example of the mintage order mat that Bungle uses for 50p's, and then we also do the £2 version as well, which is there. You get the £2 version can be customized. Oh yes, Olympic sailing. Okay. Yeah, I thought you had. Right, so if we get started with box 13, please. So box 13, the first box of this game, and in it is Olympic tennis. Box 5 is next. Olympic table tennis. Box 22. And 22 is Sir Isaac Newton. Box 7 is the next one. Box 7 is Olympic football. And 19, to finish off that round, which is Kew Gardens. So there we go, round one, and unfortunately that was a fairly disastrous round. Still some stuff on the board, but then of course you do also have the option of a mystery box offer, which so the 6 boxes here which contain Victoria Cross the Medals, Victoria Cross Heroic Acts, and Christopher Ironside 50p's, which are a bit rubbish. And then Olympic Triathlon, the £2 abolition of slave trade coin, and 2020 Shield 50p's, which are, let's say, slightly better than the Victoria Cross stuff. So I just need to take it or leave it from you, David, just to confirm which way you'd rather go there. And Dragon Lord always keeps 90. Yes. Leave it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. It's always a bit of a disappointment the queue goes, especially this early on in the game. Yeah, so if we can have your next boxes, David, hopefully we can resurrect it a bit and get something out of it. And you're going to get something out of it anyway. Even Olympic weightlifting is worth a £2.06 entry fee. So box 3. Box 3 is Olympic rowing. Box 9 next. And 9 contains Olympic judo. And box 17 to finish that round. And we have inside it Jemima Puddle Duck. So that could have been slightly better. We've still got wrestling, triathlon, and the £2 abolition of slave trade up there, which are fairly good. But yeah, other than that, David, you just need to take it or leave it for this offer. And then we can move on from there. Leave it. Yeah, I think most of the time it does make sense to leave the offer till nearer the end of the game while you've still got the ones up there. You know, it could easily still come down to a choice between wrestling or abolition of the slave trade, either of which is going to be a certain brilliant win, as opposed to the possibility of a booby prize through the mystery box. But yeah, if we can have your next numbers, David, we can start the next round. And after this game, we will either give somebody else a chance to play through, or we will do a draw for one of these 2 mats, depending on what David wins. So box 1, please, for the start the next round. Olympic shooting. Box 8 for the next one. Olympic pentathlon. And box 14 to finish off. Olympic weightlifting. So again, as usual, David, at this stage, just need to take it or leave it to the mystery box offer at this point. Yeah, it's quite a good round, that one. Took out some of the lower value Olympics. Leave it. Yep. Fair enough. So let's have your next box numbers then, please, David. Yeah, still some good ones left. Like I said earlier, whichever way it goes, unless you take the offer of the mystery box, then you're guaranteed at least an Olympic. So box 4, please. Is the abolition of the slave trade. Box 10 is next. And in 10 there is Olympic boccia. And finally box 16, which has got in it Olympic goalball. So again, that's a fairly good round, especially if you don't like £2 coins, because you've got rid of that. But yeah, the other ones weren't bad ones to be rid of. And you still got 4 very good ones up there on the right hand column. And of course the Olympics on the other one. So we just obviously need the take it or leave it to this mystery box offer. Leave it. Yeah. Okay. So that's been left. So let's have your if you can pop your next box numbers into chat for us, we can open them up for you. Box 6, please. Six is Olympic gymnastics. 15 is next. 15 is Olympic triathlon. And box 21 is 2018 Peter Rabbit. Oh, I haven't done that one. Which was it? 21. So, still fairly good coins left at this stage. And obviously, just need to take it or leave it for the mystery boxes at this point as well. Eleven's a bit funny. Yep, one more round and then we get down to the final two. Leave it again. So yeah, let's have your next three box numbers in chat, please, David, and we will see what the final round is going to come to. Is it going to be Flopsy Bunny versus Olympic Wrestling, or is it just going to be a couple of Olympics? Box 2, please. And 2 is Olympic Taekwondo. Box 11 is next. And there's your sailing, so it won't be a duplicate of your last win. And let's just hope that box 18 contains Olympic hockey, and then that whatever is in your box 18, yeah, whatever is in the last two just doesn't matter so much, really, does it? Then let's see. Oh, it's Olympic wrestling. That was not what we wanted to see. But still, there's a possibility of Flopsy Bunny, which is fairly good. Olympic hockey isn't bad. And then, of course, we just need to take it or leave it to your mystery boxes, because you do have the options in there of the triathlon, the £2 abolition of the slave trade, or a 2020 shield. Then, of course, you've got the possibility of the booby prize of the Victoria Cross coins or the Ironside. Though, of course, if you do take the option and get the booby prize, you will get the consolation prize to accompany it of this limited edition exclusive Victoria Cross Club mat. So if you just give us a take it or leave it, David, and then we will see how it all ends up. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. So at the moment, David Lister is in the chair, so to speak, and he's got his final two of hockey or Flopsy Bunny, and he's just said to leave the offer, so it will be either hockey or Flopsy Bunny in a moment. But first, he has to confirm if he wants to swap boxes. So his current box is 12, and he's just got to confirm whether he wants to swap to box 20 or to keep box 12. The last time it came down to a meaningful decision at this stage, it was Ocean's game. She didn't swap, and as a result, she didn't win the queue. It's not such a meaningful decision at this point, but it's still a bit of a decision. No swap. Okay, so David, in a second we will open box 12 to see what you have won, but first you've just got to confirm which of these you would have chosen had you um, had you taken the offer. So if you just give us a box letter, we'll open that and then find out what you would have won. Can you just take the numbers off them and stick them into that again? So David has selected a box D. So you turned down our offer, David. So this is what you would have won had you taken it, but you didn't win this, but you would have had it's stuck. You would have had the abolition of the slave trade £2 coin. So that would have been a good one. But you didn't, so you chose box 12 in the end, and therefore your winnings from this game today is Flopsy Bunny. So that's a good one. That is a good one. And what's the value on a Flopsy Bunny? I'm not sure. So I bought a Flopsy Bunny, I think, for about £9. Abolition of slave trade at 25. So it isn't too bad, but I think the abolition of slave trade probably would have been the better option there, at least money wise. Obviously, if you're not into £2 coins, then maybe not. And we'll just open box 20 here just for the sake of transparency. It is Olympic hockey. And just in case anybody was wondering about the other mystery boxes, I will just open them up to I think I paid £9. I'm not sure. That's what I've got as the value of it on here, but I can't remember where I got the coin from. It may have been Steve, in fact. So box E, if anybody was wondering, contained the Ironside. Box F contained the Heroic Acts. You would have selected F, Ocean, so you would have had the Heroic Acts Victoria Cross. Box C would have been Victoria Cross the medals, so that would have been Rob Whitehorn. Box B, where am I? Box B would have been 2020 Shield. And then box A would therefore have been the triathlon. So Let me just get the Flopsy Bunny. Have we got one in that box? Just 1 second. Just got to see how many Flopsy Bunnies we actually have in stock. Ah, there's, yeah, we've got one in the box, so that's fine. So there is, David, is your Flopsy Bunny, which we will just put aside for you, and hopefully I won't lose it this time. Haven't got a box for it. All right, we'll pop it up there. Oh yes, and David, you get your choice of either of these mats as well. So if you just pop in chat whether you want the take it or leave it mat or the Kew mat, then we'll get that sent out to you with your prize. Yes, clearly the Kew doesn't want to leave home. It nearly did, Oceans. It nearly wanted you, but just not quite. Yeah, it can happen like that, Special K, with the triathlon and the abolition of slave trade, because they are in the mystery boxes and also in the main game. So yeah, so I think that calls for a second game, don't you? Yeah, we'll do a second game. So we'll just start the boxing up process for that. So this is open to anybody who's already bought a ticket. So it'll be selected from the same selections as before, but if oh, David, you've got both of them, have you? In that case, what I think we'll do for you is, shall we give him one of them? We may as well. Yeah, we'll do one of these for you, David. One of the mintage order mats. It'll be a slightly. Oh, wait a minute. I've got the mystery box ones in there. It'll be a slightly different version of that. It's been slightly updated with a background color, and I can't remember what other minor changes were made to. Oh, can you turn that lamp around? Sorry. But yeah, so we'll give you one of them since you're a regular player and you already have our entire entire selection of mats. I think we may need to do some alternatives. I'm shaking them around yet. So that mat, if you've seen any of Bungle's videos, it's got all the 50p's on it, except the currently circulating ones, except the 2008 Britannia, and it's got all the mintage figures on there and they're all in order of so the top left is Kew Gardens with obviously the lowest mintage, and it goes down to whatever else, Benjamin Bunny, of course, with the largest known mintage so far, and it also includes the 2019 and 2020 coins, where we don't actually know the mintages yet, but it's just got a blank space for them. There's that for you. Yeah, so he's got to box all these up again, and then we'll get on to picking the second player. Like that. Yes, like that. Right, so there's the mystery boxes boxed up, ready again. So I just need to make a note that it was Flopsy Bunny. That was one, so I will reset the game and then start the player selection again for tonight's second game of Take It or Leave It. So, as I said, it's the same player selection as before, but if it picks David Lister, I'll do it again because he's already had a go. And obviously, would like to give somebody else a chance. Hmm? Yeah, we can pick the player and just wait for that to be done. Um, so, yeah, let's pick the winner. So, good luck all. And the second winner for tonight is it's picked David Lister again, so we will just give it another go because, as I said, he's already had his go for tonight. I think one go is enough, but it's a bit late for the lottery, David. But hopefully you've already put a ticket on for that as well. So the winner, if it isn't David Lister again, is Special K. So there you go, Special K. If you can just confirm that you are in the chat. Is Special K around? Yep, got a woohoo in chat there. Right, so that's finished with. So just wait for the labels to be put on the boxes there, but then we can get your game underway. So yeah, just while that's going on, I'll just mention about the inserts that we used to do on our website. We've still got them listed, but without any stock. They used to be made of plastic, but we can't get the plastic to make them out of anymore. So we're going to be branching out hopefully into cardboard ones. We'll be able to start them off again for people's coin albums. We can do customized ones for them. But we just need to get a new printer in order to do that. And it looks like hopefully we may be able to get the printer for that this week, hopefully. So we may be able to start doing those again, and we may do a few other things. We can do like little boxes here for coins that you can see. The ones we use for this, you can use for coin packaging as well. We'll be able to print off customized logos and stuff. Should anybody want any of those, and we'll try and develop a range of other stuff that we can do with it. At the moment, we've only got a sublimation printer, so we can only print onto plastic and stuff like that. We can't do any actual paper stuff. We're going to get one of those eco tank printers that have got the massive tanks of ink rather than having to buy a cartridge every 5 seconds, because it's much more economical. And then we'll be to do cardboard stuff as well, which will be really good. We've got a cutting machine that can cut it all out into boxes, shapes and stuff. So that'll be good. Yes, so Special K, if you could select your box number, we'll just may as well do the selection now, and then hopefully hopefully it'll be a good one. Printers are hard to get hold of. I think after this coronavirus business, there's a lot of stuff like that stuck on container ships, or not, in fact, even put on container ships from China at the moment. Although the printer we want is an A3 one, and obviously it's less demand for those, so it is actually in stock in a couple places at the moment. So hopefully we're going to be able to get one this week. Got to wait till Tuesday or Wednesday, I think, to find out for definite. Yeah, so the boxing up's all finished now. So if we can just have Special K's player box number, that would be great. Yeah, I'm working from home, although on Monday I've been asked to come back into the office 2 days a week. But we'll see how that goes. Obviously, if there's any further lockdowns or anything, I may be back to working from home. I have enjoyed it immensely so far, and now the kids are going back to school, seems to be a better time to work from home, I think, rather than having to go back to the office. But yeah, box 6, please, for her player box. Yeah, so that is your player box selected, Special K. So now if we can have your box numbers for round 1. So round 1 is 5 numbers, and all the rest of the rounds thereafter are 3 numbers each. Oh dear, Ron. Yeah, his dog just ate a frog, he thinks. There we go, box 5 to start off. 5 is a 2018 Peter Rabbit. Box 12. Olympic wrestling. Box 17. Olympic rowing. Box 19. This, of course, was the Kew last time. And what Steve would have won. Isaac Newton. And box 21 to finish off round 1. Olympic pentathlon. There it is. So that's not too bad, is it? The top 5 are still in play. So obviously, Special K, at this stage you get this offer of the mystery boxes. As you will have heard earlier, 3 of the coins contained in them are rubbish and 3 of them are fairly good. Alternatively, you can just keep playing, so just take it or leave it for that. As I said earlier, I think most people will just keep playing through the game until they can see where the choice is going to come to and then take the offer if they want, which makes sense. So leave it to that one, as expected. So if we can have 3 box numbers for round 2, we will do that for you. Box 13, please. So 13 is Olympic boccia. Box 1 is next. So box 1 is Olympic judo. And box 8 to finish. Olympic goalball. I think that has to be described as a good round, really. Again, the top 5 are still in play. And Special K, you get your option of take it or leave it to the mystery box. Leave it. Yeah. Fair enough. So let's have your let's have your next box numbers. Frog is safer after he's got it in his throat. Yes, Luke, our son, had to be tested the other day for the lurgy, which was wonderful fun for Rachel, my wife. My dad took him up to the test centre. He didn't mind having the thing put back his throat, but when it came to up his nose, he did not want any of that whatsoever. Needless to say, it was a negative result in the end. But box two to start off that round. Olympic tennis. Box 9 is the triathlon. So that's the first of the top 5 to go, but still got the option of that one in the mystery boxes anyway, and that's the best one to get rid of if one has to go. And 14 is next. 14 is Olympic hockey. So that's the end of round 3. So just need to take it or leave it for the mystery boxes. Well, Special K, let's hope you get to be even more nervous in a minute. I'm not going to say what is still in play, but it is still there. Leave it. So yeah, let's Special K. Let's have your next box numbers while people talk about stuff being poked up their noses. Special K for the Q, yeah. Box 7, please. Olympic shooting. Box 10. Box 10 is Kew Gardens. And box 22. Flopsy Bunny. So, wasn't brilliant, but football's still available. And if you are going to win a yellow, then it's going to be a good one. Alternatively, maybe an Olympic. And of course, you've still got your options of the mystery boxes. Leave it. Okay, let's have your next numbers. Box 3 is next. 3 is Olympic table tennis. Box 11. is Olympic weightlifting. And box 20 to finish the round. Is the abolition of the slave trade, £2. So, fairly good selection. Puddle duck or football, excellent coins. The Olympics, well, they're okay. And then, of course, you have to just say take it or leave it for the mystery boxes. So one more round and then it'll be down to the final two. Leave it, okay. So yes, the next three box numbers then please, Special K. Yeah, it could easily be football versus Jemima in the final. Box 4, please. Olympic Taekwondo. Box 15, please. Olympic football. And box 18. Dare we open it? Contains Jemima Puddle Duck. Ow. So it's gymnastics versus sailing Olympics in the final round, unless you'd like to take your final opportunity to take our offer of the mystery box. So if you want to take the risk, you've got a gymnastics or sailing, which are fairly safe Olympic, so you can leave it, or you can take the offer and take a slight gamble, which might be a Victoria Cross coin or an Ironside, which are a bit rubbish, but then you also still would have the possibility of a triathlon, £2 abolition of the slave trade, smooth finish, or the 2020 Shield. Take it, okay. So take it. So we have to now go through the process of finding out what would have happened had the game continued. So Special K, would you have swapped your box at this stage? So would you have swapped to box 16, or would you have stuck with box 6? Now Oceans is saying go for the trade. As we all know, if only she had done that in her game, she would have been the first winner of a Kew Gardens coin off this game, but she didn't. She stuck with her box and was unfortunately not rewarded for that. No swap, okay. So, here is what you would have won. So it would have been Olympic sailing. And we'll just open box 60 just for the sake of transparency, which will show that it was the gymnastics. So it would have been the sailing, but it wasn't. Special K, can you just move that mat out of the way? Special K decided not to go for it, so she chose a mystery box. Ocean's meant to pick a letter. Well, she did that anyway, so we will see. Yeah, HMS said you made the right decision no matter what you get, because even if you do win the booby prize, you will still get one of these exclusive Victoria Cross Club mats, and that is well worth £2.06 of anybody's money. So, box E. Box E is a bit stuck. It's E, isn't it? Yep. So E contains. Oh, it's got that on it, hasn't it? I keep forgetting these are on the mystery box ones. Olympic triathlon. There you go. Couldn't do much better than that, could you, really? HMS Belfast, I sold my mat on eBay for £20, only joking. No, of course you didn't. You sold it to Scott so he could have even more of the things. He's so in love with them. Yeah, that is a bit of an upgrade, isn't it? So, you have to try and fish it out, don't I? What's that? That's the pentathlon. Have got one round here somewhere. What's that? No. Oh, haven't got one in the box. So have to get it out of the book instead. And that's the wrong book. That is it. There. So there we go. There is your triathlon. And so I'll put that over there. So between me and hubby, we have both mats. Oh, okay. Well, I think what we'll do, same as we did for David, is we'll chuck in one of those for you as well. Just it'll be as I said, David. It'll be the slightly updated one of these. It'll have a blue background and a few very minor changes to it. So yeah, and it looks like we'll be placing an order with Steve for a couple of triathlons in the near future, if he has any in stock. So that was a fairly good day. It's a bit of a disappointing one to start with, but still, Flopsy Bunny wasn't a bad win. Then oh yeah, Rachel's just opening the rest of the mystery boxes so you can see what you would have won had you F would have been Christopher Ironside. D would have been the 2020 Shield. C would have been Victoria Cross Heroic Acts. B would have been Victoria Cross Medals. So A must therefore have been, if you've been paying attention, which I haven't, it must have been the abolition of slave trade smooth finish. HMS Belfast, thank yourself lucky you're not placing an order for a Kew. Yeah, we have already, thankfully, got 2 Kew Gardens, so even if one does go, we still don't have to order another one immediately. So thank goodness we are in that position, especially with the prices going up as they are at the moment. But yeah, that was certainly a good second game. The first one was okay, but I think the second one worked out great in the end with the mystery boxes. So I think we'll call that a night there. So ticket sales will be opened again for next week's game very shortly. It'll be again Saturday at 8 p.m. UK time as usual. And hope to see you there. Same time, same place, and next week. So bye all.